Welcome back, I'm Nicolbw, and this is Sky Factory 2. And if you notice, I have built a room down there and made it a large size farm. I also, if you notice on the left side of the screen, I have a diamond chest plate on instead of the jetpack because I have wings. But I will be getting to that in a minute. I promise I am definitely going to do that stuff on screen. So what we have is the largest farm. We have a planter from Minecraft Factory Reloaded, and then we have the harvester. You want to put the planter in the center. It does a 3x3 area around it, and then with the biggest upgrade, which is the emerald, it increases it by 11, so you count off 11 more blocks in each direction from the original 3x3, and that's the max size for it. You'll also need the emerald upgrade for the harvester, and then I always set it to consume stacks off, so that way I have at least one stack of everything. I try to have one stack of everything that I place. This will tell it where to place things or plant them. I have melon and pumpkin seeds. You really don't need those. They will plant them in every spot, so you'll have to go back and unplant them, dig them up so that they have room to grow. I don't know why I am planting all of this stuff. It's just there. If you're going to plant things like the cotton, like that, reeds, cactus, gosh, there was a couple more. The pumpkins and melons, you don't need a planter for it. You can manually plant them to begin with, and then just have a harvester, and the harvester will pick up those things. I have it set, you want the items to come out the back, so we have the items coming out the back, and then we have a fluid duct extracting the sludge that it'll make and putting it into the ender tank. Then we have the conduits, the energy conduits down below, and then I have all the energy production down underneath and the rest of it coming out. Then I have the sludge coming out here going into the sludge boiler. Yay, it's actually filling up. I can't believe that. It will use up the sludge and create different kinds of blocks. Mycelium, podzol, dirt, sand, that sort of stuff. You'll have to be careful with this in the dark. The tops of the trees, if we hit F7, where's F7? Okay, you can see that they're not lit, so once the leaves go away, they will be spawnable spaces. That's why I have the fence there, so that way they can't come into my base. That's right, you're stuck. So I also got both of these Maddox to be unbreakable, and this one ended up with an extra modifier, so I did put luck on there, and we are getting more seeds. So I've been making different seeds for that. This one hasn't leveled up yet to godlike. Once it does, there might be another modifier. If that's the case, I'll put luck on it as well. Thank you for the suggestion to put luck on it. It was a good one, and I probably wouldn't have thought of that myself. So today, what we're going to do, I went ahead and did some stuff. Yesterday was a weird day. Everything that could go wrong did. I had problems with my video recording it. I had problems with editing my video. I had to do it twice because the program just stopped working, and it's just a bad day. So yeah, last night I spent some time and just playing and I ended up creating the wither skeleton spawner. But that's okay, because we're going to make 3 more of these powered spawners, so I will show you how to do it. So I have the spawner up there. There's a redstone signal and power going down into that. The signal turns the spawner off and on. And then I just have it running with 4 of the magmatic dynamos. It's good enough. And then I have them dropping down in here. You guys are loud. And then I have the autonomous activator. And this is almost broken. I need to repair this. But it has beheading 7 on it, so we're getting lots of that. I also have a vacuum hopper sucking up the experience and putting it into this experience obelisk. This you can configure. We have it set to pulling in the XP automatically. So this will store an infinite number of XP. So unlike the barrels, it will just keep sucking it in and we don't have to worry about that. Then I made some reinforced obsidian. I made this little room for killing withers in. The reinforced obsidian, withers cannot break this stuff. It is made from the dark steel from Ender.io plus obsidian, and then dark steel, what is that called? Well, now I'm going to have to look it up. Reinforced, okay. The reinforced obsidian is the dark iron bars, the dark steel and obsidian. The dark iron bars are the dark steel, and that only makes 1. So it is kind of expensive, but you get the dark steel from, I got to put these back in order. Okay. But you get the dark steel from the goodie bags, the loot bags. So today we are going to build another section underneath. So we're going to build another platform underneath this one, just like that. So that's what it's going to look like. Okay, so we got that room made. I ran out of glass, so I'm making more, and I've made a platform out of grass and dirt for the mobs to spawn on. Now, I need to make the powered spawners. So we are going to make powered spawners, but first we need to change these from blaze to the respective animal. So for that, we're going to need a soul vial. To make that, you need fused quartz and solarium. Solarium is made with soul sand and gold in an alloy smelter. And then the fused quartz is just quartz in an alloy smelter as well. I think it's 4 quartz make 1 fused quartz glass. So what we need to do, let's do the sheep. So you need the animal, and then just right click on it, and that will give you a sheep in the soul vial. It's basically like a safari net, not the single use ones, but the other ones. So we need to take the soul binder. We need to put the soul in there in a spawner, and we're going to need 15 levels. So let's go over here, grab our levels. I stole all the levels from the wither skeleton farm. Use the player XP, and then this takes a while to do. So, but you will get the new broken spawner. That is the spawner for, see, it takes a while. It'll be a spawner for that mob that was in the soul vial, and you'll get the soul vial back. So you can reuse this. So let me make these broken spawners for each of these animals, and I will be right back. You know what, while those are going, we're going to go ahead and make the powered spawners. I figured we probably should go ahead and do that. This is the recipe. We don't have a lot of this stuff. We're going to need, how many of these are we going to need? 4 of these. So 4 of these. Okay. We are going to need some vibrant crystals. We're going to need 8 of these. So we have 6. 2 more. And then we need to make the Z Logic controller. Fun. So this is made in the slice and splice. We're going to need zombie heads, silicone, solarium, and redstone. So we are going to need 4 of those. So zombie heads we're going to need 4 of. Silicone we're going to need 8 of. Redstone we're going to need 4. And solarium, I don't know if I am going to have enough. I barely have enough solarium for that. With this, you're not going to be able to stack it in the machine. It's only going to put 1 in at a time, but you can shift click and it'll put 1 in, so that's nice. I didn't realize you could shift click it. So it goes a little bit faster than this. This one's not done yet. Dang. That's going to take a while. So it's working on the 3rd one, and then the 4th one is sitting here waiting to be done. Okay. So this takes forever. We could put capacitors in here. That would speed it up. Actually, should we do that? We should do that. Let's do that. We need capacitors. Let's just do that. We need 2 of them. Then let's just do the double layered. See how much that speeds it up. Oh my gosh, it's still really slow. Oh, it's not too bad. No, it's still painful. Okay, so there we go. We got our soul vial back, and now it's a broken spawner for sheep. Yay. So there we go. Now we need to do it for the other animals. You're not going anywhere. We need 15 more levels. You'll want to make sure that, please, yeah, make sure you don't do the wrong ones you've already done. Oh, that would be bad. Okay, so let's take these and make our powered spawners. Then we can go ahead and get the other stuff made up. Okay, so spawners. Okay, so we have 4 powered spawners. Yay! Okay, now you have to combine this with the broken spawner to get a powered spawner for sheep, and it costs 30 for each of these. So they're not cheap, but we have a ton of XP. A ton. So it's not going to be a problem for us. So there we go. We have our sheep. Yay! Powered spawner. So this is about half done. Okay. So we are going to need some conduits. We're going to need power conduits, and we're going to need redstone conduits. We're going to need some levers. We're probably going to need more of this. Let's just grab a couple stacks of that. I don't know if we'll need more of that, but we'll go ahead and make some more because we use it everywhere. We are going to need some dynamos. Do we have any? We have 5 dynamos. That's not bad, but these do take a lot of energy. We don't need it to run fast, so let's just make... Let's make 3 more. That will give us 2 for each of the spawners. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. And yeah. Then we need a lava tank. So do we have one already made? We do. And we're going to need fluid conduits. Let's see. What else do we need? I think that's it. Let's grab one of those and let's grab some of this. Let's check this. Is it done yet? It is. So we have the cow. Let's do pig and a blaze spawner. We need 15 levels. Oh, one too many. Okay. So I do these levels a little at a time instead of just having all of it in my thing. It'll last a lot longer if you only pull out what you're gonna need. Oh man. Okay, so there is our cow. We have our sheep. We are going to do the pig for no apparent reason and chicken for no apparent reason. We don't really need them, but we're going to do them anyway. Because you never know what you're going to need in the future. Right? Right. So here's my setup. I have fans in the back. I'm going to have them dropping down. They're going to be pushed and into the spikes. I went ahead and did all of these vacuum hoppers. You don't need that many, but I'm doing overkill. I have these all set without a redstone signal and being put into the ender chest. So what we need to do is stop grabbing stuff from up above. We need to find these 2 are the center, and then let's do it right here. So let's do them right here, here, and here. Okay. And then what we're going to do, and then we're going to put the other 2 back here. So let's just pretend those are there. All right. How are we going to do this? We want redstone signals. We want, let's see, which one is this? This is the cow. So let's do this on brown channel. We want it to be... Okay, on the brown channel. This would be the sheep. So we are going to do it on the white signal. We'll have to do this later. What is right above us? Yeah, we could do this. We can make it a little room. Okay, So then we want this to come up. And I want to have 4 different signals for the different, so I can turn them on or off each individually. So we're going to have this be the brown, so that's the cow. This is the white for the sheep. This will be the pig. And this will be the chicken. Yellow. That looks like that, right? Sure. Okay, so then we need, we need power to run to these. So we'll put power here. And I realize this does not look that good. Okay, so that's all we need down below. So then we can cover that up. And then we have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we could do let's do that. Disabled. Can I not? Can I? There we go. Alright, so then we need the fluid conduits. We are going to have to upgrade our lava production soon because I have been using a lot lately. And then let's just have it over here on this side. We're far enough away from that. Okay. So what we need to do is set these to have a redstone signal. And a redstone signal. Okay. Now let's see if these fans work. Yeah, they do. Okay, so let's turn those off while we're still working. That's great. We don't need XP from them. So let's go get the rest of these spawners. So this is basically what I did with the wither spawner. You just catch a wither skeleton in the soul vial and then use broken spawner on it. It's pretty simple. Okay, so come here, chickadee. Alright, so we have the chicken and Blaze. Why does this say 32? Huh? Oh, that might be stuck. So we need 30 levels. At least it's the chicken one if it's stuck. Okay, and we can put that on there. We can put everything else away. Okay. Go over here. Hurry. Alright, and then we'll put the penguin here. We will set it to that. So looks like they have power. But if I turn these on, we need to turn this to pink. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So if I turn these on, the power is going to get sucked out. Let's turn all three of those on. Then we can watch, make sure they're spawning in the area. They might spawn back here or even on top of this. Oh, we forgot to turn the fans on. Here we go. Well, they're gonna get stuck, I guess. We could change it all out to be glass on the sides. How's the power going? It's going pretty good, actually. They do spawn up on top. Oh, they are spawning over here. We're gonna have to put... Get down. I think we're gonna have to put glass up to the ceiling and change the fence out for glass. We'll turn those off. And I will be back when I have it completed. Okay, I'm back, and I think we have this room done for the most part. We have 3 more windows to fill. I just need to get some more glass. Other than that, I think this is going to be the setup. I would like to make it look a little nicer, but I'm not sure how. I don't know. So we need to turn the fans on. So let's get those turned on. All right. Fans are on. And then we need to go upstairs. And why does the stuff float around out here? It's annoying and aggravating. Okay. So we need to turn these on. All of them are on. Go downstairs. Well, that's something I didn't expect. The chicken. There we go. Okay, so he's stuck on the nook. He's just not going off the edge. Push the pig. Aw. Alright, well, there we go. We have a way to make leather. And what is going on with that pig? See, we have wool production, we have leather, and we have an unlimited supply of food, so that should not be an issue. We already had an unlimited supply of food, so that's not really in question. The wool is what I really wanted. We already had a lot of leather as well, but there we go. That is how to make a powered spawner from Ender.io. Super easy, super simple. You just need a broken spawner of any kind. Get the soul of the animal that you want or the mob that you want the spawner to be, and just use a lot of XP and combine them. And don't forget to power it. It takes a lot of power, but that's okay. We have unlimited power. And everybody eventually dies. You may be standing there, but you're going to walk off. So, I'm going to leave this off here. So you've seen how I did the spawners, how I'm collecting the XP for that, and how, let's see how many wither skeleton skulls I have so far. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Boom! Almost 2,000. Yeah. I also have soul sand production going. I've changed up my processing over here a little. With the water, it renders up here, but it still works. It's weird. So I have the mycelium around. I have the water transfer node going into, so it's filling up the pipes. This is putting sand inside. Once the mycelium turns the water to witch water, it puts sand in there, which turns it to soul sand, and then it's getting sucked out the bottom by the Ender IO pipes down below. And then the soul sand is going into our ender chest, which is going into the system. What is going on with this? Oh, it's still broken. Okay. A good way to change that, take that out and then put that back in, and it fixes itself. Also over here, I figured out, I need to show you this first. Okay, so down here, down below, I've taken these auto packagers, and in here I have exporting iron, gold, and tin of the different kinds, all 3 different kinds of those. I had to put 2 capacity cards, and then I have 2 acceleration cards. I can't open these because there's blocks above, but that's putting all of the broken, crushed, and powdered ores in there. This is crafting it, and then I can't open that, but it's putting it into the ore blocks. So it's crafting it in the 2x2, making it the blocks. So, yeah, that one's doing those. This one is copper, lead, and shiny, and then this one is doing ferrous, silver, and aluminum. So we have those set up and doing those. Then these are over here processing all of this stuff. So this is bringing in the platinum ore. I also am doing the aluminum ore from our mining in the deep dark, and then the aluminum ore stuff in here, as well as the cyanite and yellorium. It's constantly running. Oh, it's done. Wow. But this is processing it because the aluminum, you cannot pulverize these. You have to smelt them. You can double it by smelting it in a smeltery, in the Tinker's Construct smeltery, but I'm not even bothering. With this, I have the silver and then the silver ore. So that's basically what I've done with all of them. So they all have their own, basically, except for the aluminum and the iron. And I think the iron is still going. It's taking forever. So that is pulling it out and putting it into that. So that's how I'm getting my ingots. Over here, we are taking out the tin and the copper, the coal, the quartz, the yellorium, and the redstone. These we can't put in the pulverizer for some reason. And then these we get extra things if we take it through the sag mill instead of a pulverizer. So this is doing the diamond, emerald, and lapis. We ended up getting more from the pulverizer than from a sag mill. So those are also pulling out and going into the chest. So that's how I am processing all of that stuff for the ores. So if we look up ore, we still have a lot of iron because we had a ton of it, and we're starting to get some of the Can we pulverize? Yeah, I still need to process this pulverized tin and copper, but we still have a lot. We have a lot of copper and tin, so I'm not too worried about it right now. But that's how I've set up the processing for that. The sand, I just attached the cobble that's coming in from here, going into the sag mill here. This turns it directly into sand, so then that's getting pulled out and putting into the barrels. So this one is pulling out sand. This one is pulling out everything that's not sand. And then I'm sifting these 3 barrels here closest to me. I'm sifting the soul sand to get the drops from that. These 3 barrels back here are making soul sand that I can use for wither and anything else. This is making me sand and going directly into the chest, so that way I just have sand in the system. So yeah, that's a lot of information to tell you guys. Okay, I'm going to end it there before I end up droning on and on and on. I talk way too much. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you liked the episode, please give me a thumbs up, and it really does help. And make sure you give me any comments. I do read them, just like the tip with putting lapis on the mattock. Let's see if this guy has upgraded yet. Is he godlike? He's legendary. Does he have an upgrade? I didn't even know they went to legendary. Get out. There is a modifier, so we can put lapis on this guy, which I will do right now. And yeah, and I will say goodbye with that. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Woohoo, lapis. Lappy lappy.